Hey everybody, it's Big E. Welcome to Big E's Auto. So it's getting fall. You can see there's probably some leaves here falling down. We got the C4 Corvette here. Realized I never flushed the cooling system. I have this car 4 years, never flushed the cooling system. So today we're going to naturally, you live by a railroad. When do they come by? When you're trying to do a video. So there it is. Great. So hopefully you can hear me. We're gonna flush the cooling system today. We're gonna use a press don't flush, and I think we're gonna do a 50-50 mix. I got the concentrate coolant, not the 50-50. I'd rather just do it myself because then I can mix it however strong I want or weak I need it to be to protect it. It's getting cool. I don't know how strong the coolant is in the Corvette. It hasn't frozen yet. I don't want to take any chances, so we're going to go ahead and dive in. We're going to see if we can flesh this out and also get rid of any junk, rust, corrosion, any shit that's in the cooling system that might cause an overheat problem in the summertime. So we're going to get started here. Alright guys, so back here, so underneath the hood, usually if you look, usually it's the passenger side bottom of the radiator. Occasionally the driver's side you'll see a drain, like a brass drain. Sorry, I'm trying to do my camera equipment here. Usually you'll see a drain, like a brass drain, called a petcock. I like that. I like saying petcock. Sounds like somebody say to your girl, hey, want to pet my cock? Anyway, long story. Hang on a minute. Shush. Stupid dog. Anyway, so this particular, my Vette does not have a petcock. It only has where I have to take the bottom hose off here. I'm trying to get the camera. Now you see there's a band clamp there, so they have it upside down naturally. So when whoever worked on this last, the car was obviously on a lift. So what we did, you get yourself a 5, where's it at here? There it is, 5/16 ratchet. 5/16 seems pretty universal to fit on that head of that clamp. Then have your drain pan underneath there and you loosen this up, and then hopefully with a little bit of luck, and that stuff does not look healthy at all. That's like all brown and shit. So we're gonna let that drain for a couple minutes, and then we're gonna put it back together. We're gonna run the car with the flush. Be back in a little bit. Alright guys, so we're back here. We put drain the cooling system. We put the flush in, and we put about a half gallon of water in it right now, which topped off the radiator. So now we tighten it, we put the hose back on, we tighten the hose clamp, put the radiator cap back on. So now what we have to do, we have to fire the vehicle up, let it get to operating temperature. It circles around your whole cooling system to eat away at any kind of rust or any kind of dirt or anything, to flush that out. So when this thing is done, when it gets to operating temperature, we shut it off, then we're able to pull the hose back off, drain everything out, and then hopefully all the junk comes out with it. And we may have to do 1 or 2 just plain water flushes to make sure we have it all out. And then when that happens, we're going to put the coolant in. But for now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to see if we can fire it up. Gonna let that run, get the operating temperature, and then when we do that, we're gonna pull the hose off. When I come back, we're gonna pull the hose off. Alright guys, so we're back. We took up to 196 degrees. I just popped open the cap. You can see it actually looks a little dirty there too. And I also just loosened up the clamp at the hose. I don't know if you can see it in there. A little bit of bubbly there. So I'm going to wait a little bit here till the temperature comes down, but it's venting out the cap. All I did was vent the cap, and you have to be really careful because, like I said, it's 196 degrees. You're going to burn yourself in. So if you hear bubbling, just stop and let it vent like that. And this hose here, whoa, see? There's a lot of pressure behind there. And it obviously fluid load. Looks like it did a porno. Looks like a cum shot all over the fucking car, but that's all the junk and pressure and stuff there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clean this up, and we're going to put some water in and rinse it out again, and we're going to get going on with this. Alright guys, you ever do preventive maintenance? I don't know if I have me here, but you ever do preventive maintenance and you wonder if it's really worth it? Is it really doing any good? Like changing oil, like you'll see dirty oil in the filter. You'll see that. Okay, changing engine oil is great. Changing hoses and belts, you see the wear, that's great. I'm going to say this I detest flushing cooling systems. I really do. They're messy, they're dirty. Sometimes it's just stinky. It has that certain smell and that thing on your hands. It's kind of like going to the red light district when there's a Democratic convention in town. It's kind of what it's like. But this is so satisfying because here's what came out. Now, yeah, other than the leaves, that wasn't there, and that was in the drain. But can you see how brown that is? That's all rust and other buildup that was in the cooling system. That could have been why it was running a little warm. Not hot, it was running warm. So, again, I was using you can see the Prestone cooling system cleaner. So that's what we're using. Obviously, it's doing the job. I'm just got done putting water in the cooling system, so I'm going to fire up the car again. I'm going to rinse it again. I'm hopefully, when I not rinse it, but when I drop the cooling, the water, I'm hoping it's clear so I can put coolant in here and be done. Like I said, I just really do not like doing cooling system work, but it's something that needs to be done. So when I come back, hopefully we'll be putting coolant in this thing. Alright guys, so it took like 4 times, 5 times that we had to flush everything out. So we got the water started to clear up, so we put coolant back in it and topped it off. So now that everything's full, everything's tight, everything's good, we want to fire it up, make sure we have no leaks. We're going to take a look down in here, check around. Not anything over here. We're going to come around here. Watch my terrible camera work, but check our radiator cap. That looks good. The hose down there, I don't know if you can see it, but that's not leaking. Check the ground, we don't see any drops happening down there. So we'll come back around here. Just double check everything. So yeah, we're going to do sorry about that. We're going to do check the temperature. So that was like, we have it at 170 degrees right now. Everything looks good. There's no leaks. Got a lot of brown, yucky water out of it that we had flushed down, or flushed out, I should say, when we did the original, when we got the flush out We got a lot of brown stuff out then, but even more kept coming as I was running just regular water through it, trying to flush everything out. To, you know, like I said, it was like 4 or 5 times I had to flush it to get most of it out. I'm not going to say it's 100% out, but I would say it's probably about 90-95% of it's out. So we put fresh coolant in there, fresh water. It should be strong enough for the winter. My big thing is just in the summertime, having that rust and that other crap out of there help with the cooling, so I don't have those passages blocked. I may do it again in the spring just to be doubly sure and make sure it's not as brown. But that's how you do the flushing and cooling system. Yay! I hate it. Sorry. It's one of those jobs. There's some jobs you don't mind doing. There's jobs you just hate. I hate anything to do with the cooling system. It's always messy. It's always, you get that crap on your fingers. It doesn't come off. It's a fucking mess. I just don't like it. But it has to be done. And again, what I showed you in the drain pan was the reason why it has to be done. So we should be in good shape now with the cooling system on the Vette. So that's going to be it for now. So like and subscribe, leave a comment. Don't be too rude to me. I know I suck at this, but it is what it is. Thanks for hanging in there with the camera work. I'm trying to learn this new camera I'm using right now, so hang in with me there with that. And that's all I got for now. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Watch out for each other. Take care of each other. We'll see you next time right here on Big E's. Bye for now.